It's a podcast. Everyone talk about
Syndicate Podcast.
Syndicate
Live. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Syndicate Episode 2. I'm so excited for this. Season 1, Episode 2. Super excited. I'm Aletha again, lead singer, possibly stagehand. Yeah, let's move on. Ourselves again.
Do we what?
I have to introduce ourselves again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because some people...
Like, you should know us.
You know how Netflix has their intro to every single...
Well, if you haven't watched the first podcast, then just pause this video and jump right back into the first one. And...
Yeah, because you're missing out on a lot.
Oh, wait, we're live. Never mind.
We're just waiting for them to come back. But we'll do Eric.
I am Eric. I am singer and drummer and possibly open to more things. And that's really it.
Hi, I'm Chris, and I'm a guitarist and one of the founding fathers.
Hi, I'm Jalissa.
This is off to a great start.
Yeah, I'm Jalissa.
Wow.
Wow.
I do lights and sound.
Woot woot.
Woot woot. All right. Well, if you missed the last episode, we did a podcast. Surprisingly,
we did a podcast.
Yeah, we aired the podcast in November. I think the what's an episode called? What's the title of it? I think it's Welcome Everyone or Welcome
Syndicate
something
podcast.
Yeah, but it says like episode 1 and then it has the title of the episode.
Yes, welcome everyone.
I think it's like Welcome something.
Yeah, we don't even.
Yeah, you guys are something.
How am I supposed to know? I don't even work here.
Like we only sit and talk. Cheese man. But today's podcast, we have a couple questions from some of our viewers and some of the band members. So first we're going to do an update on the band. We have been doing less for November and December just because we were taking the holidays off, and then we each needed some mental health days. And
less is more. When you look at the end of the day, less is a lot more.
Oh, yeah?
And that way more can be more. By the time less is after more.
I lost you at less.
Okay.
I lost you at the beginning.
But definitely, like, we have a lot of stuff we could talk about today in this podcast. So what we're going to do is we're going to answer a question first. So the first question is, who inspired you to sing or play an instrument? We'll go clockwise with Lita.
Hey, who inspired me to sing or play an instrument? So my musical career started way back when. I used to really love singing in church. And then I just kind of liked music overall, ever since like at a young age. I really liked music. I liked listening to music. Michael Jackson was it, I only had CD players, so gotta listen to that Michael Jackson.
I think we all had CD players.
Yeah. Definitely started really young. I would sing in the bathroom and stuff, and I would always put on little performances and skits for my mom and my whole family. Yeah, I would sit them all down at the couch and I did a Mother's Day song for her, and then me and my sisters would get up and dance, and we'd do little skits, and that was really inspiring to me, and I really loved that. I found a love for that. And then getting more into school and older, I got introduced to the Belen Middle School band when I was in 6th grade, and started percussion there. Percussion wasn't working out for me that well. I do enjoy it. It's very fun. But I felt like I was better on a woodwind or something. So I moved up to a flute and then up to a clarinet. And then I played clarinet for a very long time. And but in between I learned guitar. I'm still learning guitar I still need a lot of work on guitar. But school really provided me with a lot of the Belen Middle School and Belen High School. Shout out, woot. Shout out to them for really helping me push my musical career. I've always sang in the shower, so that was fun,
Who
so
doesn't sing in the shower?
Yeah,
Or
right?
on their way to work.
right?
Or if you're listening to this podcast on your way to work,
Yeah, exactly.
you just bust into song right now.
So I definitely have had that, always had that creative, even though I've always, like, had people telling me that I should do it this way or I should do it that way, I've always, like, I've improved, but I've always stuck to it, you know what I mean? So a big inspiration on, like, my vocals has been Adele. I had to say that I relate to her a lot. I don't listen to a lot of her music, but some of the music that I listen to, like, I relate to her, or like Sam Smith, or
I think everyone like loves Adele.
like those are those are like the mains, and then like lyricism like mainly came from this artist Logic. He really like taught me lyricism and like how to like be creative with my words and stuff, and that has been a lot of inspiration to me.
Definitely.
So family and artists mainly.
Yeah. You want to go next, Eric? Okay, I'll go. I mean, a big inspiration for me was, with my lyrics, definitely Steven Tyler from Aerosmith, and Wilson from Heart. Those inspired me to sit down and actually write a song and find yourself with the music. And if you can't find yourself in the music you're writing, what's the point of it? You know, like, so they definitely taught me how to be myself and don't let other people judge your music because it's not their music. So as of like instruments, my grandfather bought me my first guitar. He released an album. It was a Christian album, an acoustic Christian album or something like that, and it sold in Germany and all that good stuff, like in Europe.
Nice.
And then also just like, let's see who else, like Joe Perry, Slash, all them, just definitely huge inspirations of just being yourself and being so humble with your instrument, and your instrument talks more than you do. And, you know, you could either play the sad blues when you're feeling depressed or your final exam is coming up or something. Or you could play hard Metallica songs when you're feeling angry, you know. You just let the music do the talking.
Yeah.
But those are definitely huge inspirations of mine. I'll always see them as inspirations, especially when it comes to, like, lyrics and providing lyrics for the band and all that good stuff. But that's really who inspired me. But go to Eric if you have...
I have so much inspirations.
I know.
So, I mainly started off with Guitar Hero, and that's where mainly my singing has like grown, because there's always the singing one, and then I'd play the guitar and then sing. So
they had the drum ones too.
Yeah, the drums I'll do that too. But it's the Metallica one, so I'd usually do a lot of the Metallica songs, those long ass songs.
Oh god!
And then after a while, I just started singing more. Got into singing Bruno Mars songs. Those are always good to warm your voice, especially because how high pitched his voice is. And then just other genres started growing on to me, and then, like she said, Logic. He's a really inspirational artist. He makes his own beats, music, and he raps. And yeah, other than that, like, mainly just got into singing because I was good at it. Didn't really have an inspiration.
Okay, Judah, calm down. Join Judah's band.
I didn't really have inspirations when I was growing up. Yeah. Honestly, I just kind of did it.
You became your own inspiration.
Yeah.
That's
and then
beautiful.
Logic, since he sings, it's like a whole like different thing because he's like one of my favorite artists, and sing his songs. And
I think with musicians, it kind of, your favorite artist plays into who you are too.
Mm-hmm.
You hear Alara. you hear a lot of your artist in your music.
Mm-hmm.
Like with me, definitely, there's that Guns N' Roses, Aerosmith vibe.
I have always seen
So,
that like with you. Like, since day one, I'm like, definitely.
Like there's always that inspiration that plays into your music, and you could always hear it. Like if you listen to, like, anyone else, basically, you could figure out who their inspiration was. Like, I don't know if you guys know who Greta Van Fleet is. They're like a newer rock band,
Mm-hmm.
but like Led Zeppelin. You could definitely hear Led Zeppelin in their music. We were actually going to do a song by them. It was the Highway tune.
Oh, yeah.
It was them.
Yeah, I really
I
like
kind of like that one.
I
Yeah,
like that one.
and you could definitely hear Zeppelin in them, and like with us, you hear a lot of everything else. Zeppelin is Alita's cat.
Right?
Go follow him on Instagram.
Yeah, it's Zeppelin.
You don't even know.
That's it. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
You
Zeppelin.
had more to see, like Zeppelin.
You're like waiting for them to type it in.
If you had a premium membership, you got to see that reaction. So.
Oh yeah. Oh, $5 sports club. $5 sports club.
Wave to camera.
Oh yeah, our $5 supporter clubs. They get the video version of this podcast along with a bunch of other goodies like your own shirt, a handwritten letter from the band, behind the scenes updates monthly. You get an email regarding any updates or if anything's postponed, or you also get free tickets to all the shows that are coming up.
When do you think we're gonna start getting those shirts and whatnot?
So the shirts will definitely come like next month, hopefully.
What about merch in March?
So merch in March.
Merch in March.
On the last episode.
Syndicate.
Yeah. We just have to find a big t-shirt provider because it's more expensive to make one t-shirt at a time than just do a mass. So we're still working on it, but it is coming. And hats are coming, lanyards. What else?
Stickers. Or no stickers.
No, I don't think banners, like flags,
Nice.
magnets, all that cool stuff it's pretty cool.
Guitar picks.
Guitar picks.
Custom guitar. Just kidding.
Yeah, but we're gonna do a recap of November. So November we had our breakthrough show. It was a Halloween themed kind of show. A lot of people showing up. We got a lot of.
It was a really good turnout, and I really appreciate. Shout out to y'all for coming in and supporting us.
Definitely. I mean, it means a lot to see familiar faces in the crowd and to see the returning audience and fans and supporters and stuff.
It was really awesome. I think it really pushed us forward. It was a good turnout. And when we get those audiences like that, we want to do more and like show more. Oh, I thought we were gonna get an epic sneeze.
I thought we were gonna sneeze. We all like stared him down.
I was like,
like, don't you dare.
But yeah.
Run outside.
Definitely an awesome turnout. In that November show, that's I think that was like the main reason why we decided to pause for a second.
Yeah.
And give you guys like a better show.
Yeah, that show was so big and so behind the scenes. Like, what you guys don't see is crazy. Like what Julissa does, and Marie, all our stagehands, Angelina. To put on a show is difficult. It's a lot of stress. It's a lot of, where's this? Where's that? Are you ready? Do you have your light remote? Do you have your smoke machine? Do you have this and that? So Julissa, tell us how your job was that night. And we might have covered this in the last episode, but it's fine. We'll cover it again.
What night?
For our
show?
our last show.
Pretty stressful. I told.
Huh? Are you thinking of words?
Yes. It was actually pretty stressful. I didn't really do much because I didn't know what to do. I just didn't know what to do that night.
Yeah. I mean, anything to do with shows. Like, even practices could be stressful.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, you don't... Again, you don't see what goes on behind the scenes. And, like, at the end of practices, the band members are kind of, like...
Holding knives to each
yeah.
other's throats.
We're like, okay, let's go home. Like,
yeah.
See you guys next time. Love you guys. Bye.
But we definitely put in a lot of our hard work and a lot of time, everyone, and that's what gives a good show, so...
Yeah. We'll take another question. This question is, what do you do? Oh, this kind of relates to what we're doing now. What do you do when you start to lose inspiration? So that's like inspiration for music, inspiration for the band, inspiration for shows.
I think what I do when I lose inspiration for the band and the music and just like kind of get in my own head, I just stop for a second, breathe, and then I go back to my people that have inspired me, and I start singing their songs, and I'm like, okay, this is why I love music, you know. And this break really helped. Definitely find a few more. I've had a few nights where I just like wanted to jot down some ideas in my phone, and just like having that time to just sit and think about my music, our music, and just us as a band. And that really like feeds into my inspiration. And then I think about our fans and things like that.
Yeah.
Get reamped. Woo! Let's go. Woot woot.
But yeah, I mean, like, you have to go back to your roots when it comes to inspiration. Like, with me, it's hard to lose inspiration because it's so much things that I have to do what the rest of the band doesn't see, like the emails and trying to set up shows and buying more equipment. And so it's hard for me to lose inspiration, but it does happen because some days I'm like, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
Like, is this really worth it for what we're doing? But it is. I mean, I just call my band members and I say, hey guys, this is what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And their excitement gets me excited, so then I keep doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, I definitely do revert back to the beautiful paragraphs you send us.
Yeah. Like, I try to keep my band motivated because it's not fun to be depressed in a band.
Yeah.
like when, like, for practices, there was times where I didn't want to go to practice, and I was just sitting there strumming my guitar, and that was it. I just didn't want to be there. But it's hard for me to lose as much inspiration. It does happen though, but I go back to why I'm doing it again, for the fans and what they are and what they do for us. And so, Eric, what do you do when you lose inspiration?
I don't really lose inspiration, to be honest. I haven't really thought about it as losing inspiration. I think about it as being more of like self-conscious about just going to practice and
I'm sorry. It's just like the extra noise is like, I'm sorry, there's a heater going, it is December, and then we are next to the train station. I apologize for that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Sorry.
It's real life.
Okay.
It's real life. This isn't the
I haven't
Kardashians.
lost inspiration, and I don't think I will, just because music has always been a part of my life, and
That's very
it's
true.
something I've always looked up to. Like, just growing up with music has always been something that I want to do.
And what's unique with you is you became your own inspiration, so you don't have nothing to revert back to.
Yeah.
You just
And if I do lose inspiration, I always have you guys or just other.
He sings to me in the shower.
I sing whenever I like feel I need to. Honestly,
Yeah.
I wish more people were involved with music because it's so therapeutic.
It's
Mhm.
beautiful.
And yeah, like
really
to-
changes everything you see. If you,
Mhm.
without music, it's just like why.
yeah,
Mm.
like when
I
so I
agree.
lived in Colorado, and there were some times where I missed my band, I missed my family, I missed everything else, but I brought my guitar with me, so I would jot down lyrics about being alone, and then play a very depressing guitar.
Mhm.
But it still made me happy because I'm like, oh, that sounds
Wow.
okay.
Pretty good at this.
Yeah. But I mean, it was so much fun out there, and to just revert back to Berlin, where we're from, and to see the band grow is just so unique. That was Eric's phone.
Forgot about that.
That is a red one.
Jules, I don't know if this question applies to you. I mean, you yell at us at practice.
You
She
definitely,
can
sometimes you
lose
lose
inspiration.
inspiration. I see you when you get stressed out. So what do you do whenever that happens?
Go outside.
You just go outside. You take a breath.
Jump on the trampoline.
She goes with Marie. But
Whoa.
Whoa.
Nothing.
Like what? Sorry. And then so now we're gonna talk about what's coming in December. So what's coming in December is, I don't know if you guys remember, it was our website, and we're also doing some Spotify stuff. So we're gonna get a channel on Spotify, merchandise. At least the shirts will be here next month, along with the website, so you could reach us. So, I mean, an album production that's coming too. So, what do you guys want to see that's coming up?
I'm super excited for our album coming up. It's gonna be very different from what we're used to. and exciting. Different from the covers that we do. I do love doing covers because it's just like showing.
You have to put in that much more work.
Yeah.
You don't have to put in work.
Yeah, exactly. But it'll be awesome to hear some of our music
On Spotify.
on Spotify and like people listening to them and performing them. Like I feel like that's just awesome. Like it's
wild.
still like mind blowing to me because like 8-year-old me singing like some random song I made up about like boys and I'm like singing it to my family and they're just like okay, and then now I'm like here with a family, my band or our band, and just like it's mind blowing.
It is definitely.
Can't even wrap my mind around it.
I mean, it's so cool to see the different steps you have to go
Mhm.
through, and like the struggles of getting on to Spotify, and the struggles emailing, and the struggles putting on a show and getting everyone's schedule lined up, and
yeah, I don't know that's good. I don't know that struggling yet.
but it definitely comes into play when like that's the payout.
Mhm.
It's like that TikTok. It's like a reward. Like that's what I see it as.
Yeah.
And it's cool to have something that we could actually show for our effort and our work. And we're like, okay, this took us months to do. Listen to it. And then they put it into their set list, not their set list. They put it into their playlist, and it comes on randomly.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, that's the band. I wonder how they're doing. And you know, like, I don't know if you guys do this, but when I do, is I'm listening to my playlist in the car, and I hear a song that I haven't heard in a while. I go back to that artist and see if they put out anything new.
Yeah, I do that all the time. Yeah.
So, I mean, like, it's so cool to just see that. But new music is on its way. What do we have to tell the fans that's coming? We have lyrics that we're writing. We have studios that are coming in. Apartments.
Apartments, yeah. We're definitely figuring that aspect out. Just now that we're, like, getting more, not into it, but, like, more
Like exposure.
involved, I guess.
Yeah.
We definitely need to find that studio space and all the equipment, and that's where you guys come in, our fans. Going to those shows really help. Listening to our music really helps. That it just puts so much into the band as well. Like you guys are a huge part of us.
And like with future shows, I mean, it's hard because of the whole virus that's still afloat in America and around the world still. So you have those people who don't want to come out to the show because it's very dangerous still.
Scary, yeah.
It's scary and your anxiety goes up. And us as performers, we don't really see it from there because we're all together, a distance away from each other. And plus, we're always together. And most of the band is vaccinated anyway. And so it's a very sore subject to talk to people about now because it's like, who's coming? Who's scared? Who's this? Who's that? You know? So. And
then that's also where back to like our new music and stuff, like being able to be on Spotify will like give those fans right now like that much more.
I mean, you could find like things in the internet, but it's you have to like go digging for it. Yeah. Like way back when, me and a couple of my band members, we released something. We didn't have a YouTube channel. We didn't post it anywhere, so it's somewhere out there in the internet.
It's on Google.
It's on Google.
Look up Belen, and I think I seen like a video of like you guys playing one time. I looked
Possibly.
up Belen, and there's like a bunch of football, but if you go like deeper, there's like Solis and like a bunch of other like Mr. Pemble,
like
all of them. So,
like local artists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't even think of that. Now that I
we're
remember.
definitely gonna be on that.
Oh yeah.
We're like we're gonna email Google right now.
Because I do take things off of Facebook.
Yeah.
Like Facebook is just like, okay, we're gonna put this on Google or whoever.
But we're gonna answer another show. I mean,
another question.
We're gonna answer another show. We're gonna do another question. So in the past we had different themes. So we had a Halloween theme. We had a robot theme. What theme would you want to do in the show? If we continue to do themes, we'll go with Eric first.
I feel more classy, a class theme, not like classroom theme, but classy.
We're like school
Teacher,
rock.
leave them kids alone.
Yeah, classy or just like I don't know, just
like a fancy first class, have champagne delivered to our audience. They all have to be sitting down.
Yeah,
You'll be kicked out.
I like that.
I mean, that would be cool. Like, if we do like a fundraiser with it, like we do like a costume party thing, like
That would be awesome, like a masquerade thing. That
Yeah.
would be dope. I like.
and then we could all just sit on chairs, not have an extreme show like we've done in the past.
Something
Mhm.
classic.
Like something
Yeah.
acoustic and like.
Yeah, and
Nice.
like blues.
It'll be slow
country.
songs and not all.
Yeah, it wouldn't be my Frankenstein.
And that's like what's so great about us is because we're so eclectic that we can do those types of things.
Very
And-
versatile we are. I sound like Yoda.
Adaptive. Very versatile.
I didn't mean to do that. It just came out. Whatever, it's live.
Yeah, definitely like a classy look, nice little suit.
But you can't take Eric's, so what would be yours?
White. That sounded racist, but I'm talking about the color.
It's just a pure silence.
I'm talking about like I don't know if white's a color, but whatever it is, like
It's a color.
the color white.
It's a shade.
I feel like if we should like all wear white for
So
some
just
reason.
like homecoming week, like
Yeah.
where seniors just wore white, and
Shoot, yeah.
so we'll have the different band members wear
like
different.
white tuxedos and like I don't
Oh yeah,
know.
we're gonna need a whole lot more.
We
of...
should all wear white tuxedos.
You want white tuxedos?
Yeah. But a theme that's like more of like attire. A theme. I like nature.
So you want to do like a botanical garden?
Yeah,
In the
like
jungle.
Yeah.
We bring out the ukuleles.
The mighty jungle.
Add fake rain like behind us.
Green screen.
Yeah. So no one knows what's going on. We have to wait
Right.
until the video's released.
I can't really think of any like themes. Like I don't know. I feel like we like
Covered a lot.
yeah. For future ever like we could do so much. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's not like anything I could pinpoint
We're
on at
not
the moment.
limited to.
Yeah.
I would probably go back to the old theme that we were doing. We would probably do the robot stuff again, because that was really cool. Because we had the steam powered draft to go off
Mhm.
of, and we were kind of like mirroring each other and seeing what they're doing. Okay, let's do it too, but not exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
And it worked for us for a little bit, and then people stopped. They got bored of seeing the same thing, so we're like,
Yeah.
we have to change it.
So we're
So-
like, whoa!
yeah, now we're rock stars and living it up in LA. What about you, Joel? So what theme would you give us?
The scary thing.
The what?
The scary thing.
Oh, I couldn't hear.
Maybe
This,
we
like
also
the
even have Christmas coming up.
yeah, we have Christmas coming up too.
You
but
could just like, she'll be like popping balloons and like, give me my Christmas hat.
A scary Christmas show.
we could do that.
Like
We
right
have
before
the-
Christmas.
I enjoyed the scary theme, definitely. Darn it, low battery again. Are you kidding me? Sorry, premium members. Oh,
I put low battery.
oh, it's fine. We just won't get any audio.
I was trying to put close.
No, I'm just kidding. It'll be.
It'll be fun. But what were you saying?
I really enjoyed the scary theme, definitely.
I think we all did, because even me, like I went head over heels with it.
But
and, like, bought all
I
kinds of
feel, yeah, I feel like it's something special that like,
Once a
boom,
year.
like people can look forward to that, you know,
Yeah.
like once a year we're gonna like scream at you, you know?
stuff. Yeah, because we had actors and everything going through
Yeah.
the crowd and stuff.
Oh, yeah, stuntmen, like that was pretty wicked. But I feel like if we do that every show, then they're gonna be like, man,
It's just another show.
it's just another man trying to scare me.
I already know you. I know your name and everything.
I know, right? But
But so what's cool is that next October there's a festival, and I wanted to talk to you guys about this. We could also say it on the podcast. So I'm working with some of our local musicians, our local artists, and we're gonna do a festival for October. And this festival is gonna be like a carnival theme. So we're gonna have like carnival games, and we're gonna have like actors walking around. We're gonna have music going. So it's gonna be like I'm naming it the Carnival of Sins. So we're gonna do it in a hall. We're gonna decorate it all Halloween,
wow.
and we're just gonna have like food. We're gonna have games that people could play. We might age restrict it, just because we don't want like children going in and getting scared. And like
kind of like a haunted. I'm kind of getting like haunted house vibes.
Yeah,
a little bit.
yeah, kind of like that, but bigger.
And it has to be okay with the parents if kids could go.
Yeah, and like have to sign stuff.
I'd say 13 and older.
Yeah, we'll probably age restrict it, but that's what's coming next year, next October. It's really cool because I have to start getting stuff as of now to build up to that and like think of carnival ideas and think of like games to play, and we have to hire workers to work those games, and so it's a big production.
We could definitely, because it's like a community.
Yeah.
Our community is like very good with that kind of stuff, so we could definitely reach out to the community. I feel like.
And like the city of Belen is like super involved
yeah.
in those kind of things.
And it's small, so more people hear about stuff.
Yeah. And it gives you something to do because there's nothing to do around here.
Yeah, so everyone's super excited about that. Free food, woo!
Yeah, free food, free carnival games. Well, not technically free, but it's all.
$5 admission. No.
Yeah, it's all there.
Where would the festival be though?
So it'd probably be outdoors somewhere.
Would it be on Becker?
Probably at Becker. Yeah, we'll just close it all
We
off.
could definitely talk to Morgan. I feel like Morgan has like a lot. I'm not very involved in Belen, to be honest, but I feel like on Facebook I see a lot about like Morgan like going out there. You know, there's some teachers that I know that are like always involved.
And my brother, he's on the council too. So we definitely have connections to do stuff, which is really cool. But that's enough of that. We're gonna answer another question.
Thank you guys for listening to our 30-minute podcast.
Yeah, this is 30 minutes already. Eric has to sneeze again.
I lost it.
So this question is, if you could play any instrument, what would it be and why?
I
always go first.
Oh, you can go first. Go for it.
Jocelyn's gonna go.
Yeah, go ahead.
I would feel the drums because I feel like they're easy to learn.
Are they easy to learn, Eric?
I haven't been able to learn.
Wait, didn't you play for our show?
Yeah, didn't you play our drums for our show?
Somewhat.
So it would be drums? And that's like the only one? Why would you want drums? Because it's easy to learn? Is that what you said? Oh, I guess.
You got a good beat? Like you got good tempo? It's pretty groovy because I'm like way out there when it comes to tempo. I'm like, he's like, okay, sing along to the song, and I'm like, the door is open. He's like, that's not even like the melody that I'm playing.
No. What would you play?
What would you play, Eric? Any instrument?
Piano or acoustic?
Acoustic. Guitar. I feel like, mine would be piano because it's like so elegant. And you could like play anything on it. Not that you could play anything on anything, but like I think piano is like a very cool one to have.
Definitely, that's exactly what I was gonna say. I have asked all my family members that I want a piano for Christmas. So hopefully, hopefully they all pitch in to get me a piano for Christmas this year.
Even a keyboard.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm looking for. Is like just a keyboard I could set up in my room, and then that way I feel like everyone tells me I'm wrong when I say this, but like piano is very close to like guitar. Yeah. It's like very similar, and I feel like it helped me a lot more with my guitar, and like I feel a lot more motivated to like play those instruments because I have all these resources, but I'm just like, okay, where do I start?
And you already know how to read music, so
yeah. So I would definitely love a piano for Christmas.
Wink, wink. $5 supporter club. Alita needs a piano.
And definitely, like, I would also like let everyone use it as well.
Yeah.
We could come in my room and just like
we're all playing one note at a time. But okay, so the next thing that we're gonna talk about is our Fire music video. So
woot woot.
We're working with Belen High School. We're gonna work with Belen High School to get this music video shot or shoot shot filmed.
Yeah, let's go with
Let's go. We're not shooting.
We can also get inspiration from the regular show. Mordecai and Rigby have pretty good. Oh
my god, you are not plugging that show right now. But so that's coming up So that will be released on YouTube. We do have a TikTok. We have Instagram, Facebook. We have all the social medias.
Just look up
MySpace.
Syndicate Band.
Syndicate.band.
And if you go to any of our social media platforms, I am sure you'll find something on it.
Yeah.
I post about the band most of the time.
Yeah.
Eric posts and shares.
Mainly Chris.
And
Yeah.
Chris is a big one. He's always on that. So.
But
I
I
share
think
what Chris shares.
yeah, social media is
I
definitely
as well.
a way. Like before, it was newspapers and flyers in like the 90s, 80s. Now it's everyone's on Facebook, everyone's on TikTok, everyone's on Twitter. So to put flyers, it's basically for the older generations,
Mm-hmm.
like for those who don't have. So we will definitely post flyers for future shows, but we are taking applicants for stagehands. If you want to be in the band, just reach out to any of us on our social media pages. I think we all have one except Julissa here. So just reach out to either Syndicate Band or any of the band members.
Yeah.
We're all in communication with each other. So yeah, we are taking singers, guitarists, bass players, keyboarders, whatever. You play an instrument, even the triangle. Come on. It's like,
Not the tambourine, though. That spot is filled.
yeah, the tambourine spot's filled. So our next show, our $5 a month club did get all of this news before the public podcast. So our 7-year birthday show. Syndicate's turning 7 years in May of 2021, the May 21st.
Isn't it 20?
Oh, 2022, sorry.
Sorry, I was like, it's 2021.
2022, sorry. So May 21st, we're trying to do a reunion show and get all of the past members. But that's still in the works.
What about Matt?
So Matthew, he is in the Navy, so that might be difficult, but the only one that would be excluded would be Matthew because he does have a reasonable cause to not come. But that's what's coming up. Also with our album
That's also
production.
like very close to graduation
Yeah.
dates. So I
we're-
don't know who's graduating that was in the past band.
I think we're all graduated
Oh, okay.
besides Laura,
Okay.
but she's not graduating until like maybe this year. No, next year.
2023, I think.
I'm not too sure.
Wow. Okay.
But merchandise sales are coming. Everything else is pretty much in play. Everything's on its way on the train over.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to join our $5 a month club, just again hit up any of the band members. We're all in contact.
We have that Venmo code for
Yeah,
you.
we have Venmo. I'm telling you, we have all the social links. But yeah, that's been the podcast this month. We're probably gonna do them once a month because we're running out of things to talk about. So we'll do them once a month, and this one will air on Tuesday, so tomorrow at 3:00.
You mean today for them?
Yeah, today for them, 3:00 for Tuesday. But yeah, that's been the Syndicate podcast. We're all gonna say bye at the same time. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Bye. Bye, guys.
Bye.